Okay, we back with HiPaint today. Now let's click on there. And I think last I left off, I was working on the cover. Just a little bit of what I was doing the cover. I wanted to show their ship in distress, like wreckage of the ship, because they crash landed. And that's what I was working on. Let's see. And then we had put all the characters on separate layers, and with the ship being in the background. So once we get everybody the way we like it, and what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna move all the characters in the spot on the cover where I think they look right and the right position and everything. And once I get that established, I'm gonna go back and ink it, because everybody ink it on one layer, the ink layer. So once everybody get in their right position and everything like that, I'm gonna go back and ink it, and then I eventually get rid of all the single, their own layers, and put them all together on the ink layer and in the positions in the spot on the cover where I want them to be. So that's what we're gonna do. But today, I'm gonna get away from that and work on some pages today. Let's see. I added some text. This is the first page. I added some text and some flat color, some flat blue on there, and some dialogue. And the only thing I have left to do on that is tighten whatever I need to tighten up, and start adding some color. So I'm eventually get to that. I mean, I'm not necessarily just focusing on completing a page totally, because usually when comic books are done, comic books usually done by several different people, like a penciler, an inker, a letterer, a colorist, and even the cover is usually done by somebody different. You might even have a totally separate penciler and inker on the cover than you do on the book. So for me, jumping all around, it's because I'm doing everything myself, so I usually jump around to keep myself from getting bored. So right now, I got this is the ship flying in the air. I got a sketch on that page. I think it wasn't a sketch. It's not this page. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, see the angle on this? This is more of a flatter angle than this one. So I think eventually I'm gonna change it to that. Try to, flatten it out a little more. If you get what I'm saying. And also Comlink. No, I think I'm gonna leave it Comlink the way I got it drawn. But yeah, that's what it is. The only issue is I have to go find a detail on Comlink. And once I show you what Comlink look like, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's got a lot. He's way off. I think I got the book with Comlink on it. Maybe not. Did I leave that one downstairs? No, man. Oh, man, I left that one downstairs. Okay, well, looks like I left that downstairs. So, as you can see, let me show what I got going on here. So, like I said, this is their spaceship. I don't like the angle I got this flying. I don't know, I might stick with it. I might change it to the way I was showing you I had it in the book. This, only thing is, I have, Comlink has a outfit and his, suit and stuff is a certain way. And I have to find my sketchbook so I can draw him properly. So we're going to skip over there because I think I left that downstairs. So this is the ship from underneath, and as you can see here, what I got going on is these are drones. And if you read my book, The Raging Gill, the first issue, you'll know that the New Tech's capital city, they use drones to put out fires and stuff like that. Instead of having emergency vehicles and stuff like that, they utilize drones, like to put out their fires, emergency rescues, like if somebody needed to be rescued from somewhere or something, they would utilize emergency drones. But not only that, they could be used for security purposes too. So what's going on here is the drones detected the cavalry ship, which the ship is supposed to have no stealth ability, so it's not supposed to be able to be detected by the drones. But for some reason, they're being detected by the drones. And in the process, the drones are going to try to bring this ship down because they see the ship as a security threat. And so that's what I'm trying to depict here is the ship is headed to the awakened territories. But since it got detected by the drones objective is to bring down the ship because it's a security threat and to breach New Tech's territory region. So the ship got detected, and the drone security measures is to bring down the ship. So in that process, the drones turn to like explosive mines. They'll attach to wherever the ship is or whatever and try to bring it down. So that's what's going on here. So, and some of this is still going to stay rough here because I have to get my reference material, and I don't have it with me right now. So, alright, so that's what's going on here. You know, I got an iPad too, and I pulled up HiPaint I downloaded HiPaint on Apple too, Apple iPad, and it's a big difference. I would have to say, even though I think HiPaint is probably closest thing to Procreate that's on Android, but it's still like the text function is still not smooth. It's like a little buggy, the text, and like trying to get the size to remain what size you chose and stuff like that. It's kind of buggy on this Android, but what I notice is on the Apple application, it's a lot smoother. It's a lot smoother. The text features, and on the Android application, you have to pay to unlock. I mean, you can watch the you know how they do when they make you watch the advertisement to unlock it for a day or whatever like that. But if you wanted to use the text tool on the Android application, you have to do that, or you have to go ahead and pay to unlock the text tool. But what I noticed on the Apple application, you didn't have to do that. The text function is already unlocked, and it runs a lot smoother on there, which is, I think it's messed up, but I still think HiPaint is on Android is still one of the best right now. Okay, so we're going to go start on page, what page is this, 3? Let me go back again real quick. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. So this is page 4. All right, we land in some rough. So this is going to be the sketch layer. Let's go down and sketch it. Hold on, let me panel it out first. Okay, let me show y'all what I got going on. So this is the page we just left. We're working on. We was working on. This is the page that we about to do. Layout. So let's get at it. So we can go panel. Well, y'all can see that. Okay, so here we go with the the paneling all done. So let's get on this sketch layer. And this is page 4 that we're working on. So in this page we ship is having ship is coming down, crash landing. Just indicating for smoke, because I think we have some we have a brush that emulates smoke and stuff, so it's no use trying to draw it when you can actually use a brush to do it. And then we gotta have some drones still trying to pursue. They got hit by a couple of drones already. And let's see. And they actually headed back towards land. And they barely made it out of New Tex. They barely made it out of New Tex region before the drones was on them. So they're actually about to crash on the coastline of the city. So as you can see, I'm drawing the outline of the city here. Just real sketch, and some clouds, skyline. Okay, that's the first panel, panel 1 on page 4. Panel 2 will be calm link. This is gonna be real rough because we don't have the whistling, so I can put details in his face to show how he really looks. But he's giving the Mayday call to the rest of the crew. Mayday, mayday, we going down. Yep, going down. Mayday, mayday. Okay, in this panel we do a back shot. No Diddy, but we doing the cockpit where he's trying to gain control of the ship. He's fighting the steering wheel basically. Some kind of control thing there. We worked that out. The steering column look like. Just gonna put the indicator there. This is other hand. Helmet there. Then we gotta put communication wire things he got coming out of his helmet. Alright, let's see, some kind of CD sitting in there. Forgot about that. And in the cockpit. And this is what he's seeing out there. So this will be what he's seeing out there, like this city or whatever. And then be some gauges here. It's all gonna be straightened out. Trust me, this is really rough. Gauges, city. Where he's crashing. Of course, he's gonna try to crash where he's not running into a building. And this panel here, we're gonna have like Raging Gill actually levitating because the ship is bouncing around, and since he can fly, he just gonna levitate, keep him from bouncing all over the place. Alright. And last time I'm trying to run to the cockpit, and I'm in a cockpit pit to see if they can help out. Okay, so I'm had to go back to my reference material to help me work on some of that background. But there we go. That's going to be page 4 for Raging Gill, The Raging Gill, issue 2 from Noir Comics, from Noir Comics. I keep saying Norris because I've gotten my last 2 comic books published by Morris Publishing. So I keep mixing that up with the name of my comic book, which is Noir Comics. Noir, which is a reference to black. So, yeah, that's why I keep it. If you've seen me do that, that's the reason why. It's because I'm mixing it up with the publishing company that I use. Well, anyway, there we go. That's going to be page 4 roughed in. And I got at least 9 pages roughed out already. So, All right, so I'll see you when we come to work on page 5.